Good morning, everybody. It's actually 6:30 a.m. here, and I have a class today at 9. So I thought, why not take you guys along to my class and maybe explore a day in my life at university. So, firstly, I'm very new to YouTube. I I basically posted only one video where I'm vlogging, and so this is my second vlog. But I must say, I am so grateful for all of you because the kind of support you guys have showered in my last video is just, it's so wholesome. Literally, I received so many messages in my DMs, so many sweet comments, and so many suggestions and everything. So I'm trying my best to include all of that because I'm new to this. I might not be the best in vlogging, but I'll try my best. All right. So let's get into the video. And another thing, I always forget because I'm new to YouTube. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Also, I received a lot of suggestions from you guys on vlogging and how to take videos. So I'm going to take that into consideration. My first step is actually using a mic. Now, where did I get this mic? It was actually lying around in my house. And I just didn't ask permission. I just took it to the UK. So if my mom or brother or my dad needed it, yeah, it's with me now. I'm still figuring out the positions and everything. So yeah, I'm slowly getting there, guys. And it's only slowly becoming morning. Like all this while it was really dark and slightly the sun is coming in. Actually, there's no sun here if you compare to India. But yeah, at least something is better than nothing, right? So I'm currently reading this book and I quite like it because firstly, it is a very easy read, only so many pages. So if you want to get into the habit of reading, you can actually start with this book, and the language is really simple and it's very straightforward basically because think straight. It's very straightforward. So I'm liking this book. So I usually, if I have time in the morning, I read a few pages, and before going to bed at night I read a few pages as well. Yeah, so I'm quite liking it. And if you have any other suggestions for books to read in the genre of self-help, then do put it in the comments. And I actually light my candle while I'm doing it because it kind of gives like the right push to my morning. I just watched my own video and realized how sleepy I look. But I don't want to, put on makeup and all that and not look sleepy because this is the reality. Okay, I just woke up, I'm sleepy. Sorry about looking this way, but in a while I'll get ready and I'll look much better. So for breakfast, we are having oats. It is a no-brainer breakfast. I mean, come on. I have like barely 10 minutes to have breakfast. So I think that is as I was saying, that is the easiest option I have right now. So we have milk, we have bananas, and we have a few nuts left. So we're gonna work with that. Oh, since I have a mic, I think I can do an ASMR. Can I? Let me try. It's okay. That will. So we are gonna get ready for college because you guys are coming with me to experience my day in my life at university. Okay. Also, you guys do know that I'm a major curly hair girly. So after I came here, I think my hair was not adapting to the weather here, and the products that I was using are not really working for this climate. But in India, it was great. So yeah, I'm still yet to experiment and mix and match and everything. So I did buy Shea Moisture Power Greens Girl Curl Butter Cream. I bought this with a lot of recommendations from people. Like I asked a lot of people what products work in the UK and are in the affordable range, and hence I bought this. If you check in Indian standards, it's not so affordable, but here these are the only ones that you get that are under a budget. So I'm going to try this out. I actually tried it yesterday. So this is how my hair looks. I had a hair wash last night, and I use it for at least I think a week or two, and then let you guys know the review. And that's our outfit of the day. This is actually olive green, but I think it looks black in the video. Olive green and beige colored flared pants. And it was at this moment I realized that my mic wasn't plugged in. So this is me showing my outfit and telling you guys that I am late to class. So yeah, this is my outfit, and bye. So we are on our way to university. University is actually a 20 to 25 minutes walk from my place. So
After a 3-hour lecture, we decided to walk to the main building of my university. And while taking this video, I realized I never really mentioned where I enrolled to. I am enrolled at Cardiff University in Wales, which is a part of the UK. And I am doing my master's program here, and I'll be here for a year or more. We then walked to the City Hall.
The City Hall was opened in 1906. It is a civic center, a place where a lot of beautiful weddings happen. They also have an extensive art collection inside. And what I particularly love about this building is that it is in the heart of the city, but it still holds its Renaissance style of architecture. We went through an underway to the other side of the city, towards the city center, and it was a very pretty underway. What I particularly love about city centers in UK and every European country is that it is very pedestrian oriented, so you have no vehicular access in between. So it is just a free space to walk, to enjoy the breeze, to see and shop each and every outlet there, and also gives space for artists to perform and also for a lot of social interactions because we are walking and we are not in our vehicle sitting inside. So we can enjoy each view taking our own time. And this is us walking towards an Indian store because we wanted to buy a few spices. We thought we'll walk through the city center to show you guys how it looked. On our way, we also walked past the Cardiff castle. Can you believe that the work for this castle was started in the 1st century AD, which is 2000 years ago, and it is still intact in the heart of the city. It was actually also used during the World War as a mode of shelter for many citizens in Cardiff. And whenever we see some pretty spots, we take snaps of it just to know that we came here. And we saw this red bridge while we were walking around, and it looked really nice. Finally, we reached Madhav stores where we get a lot of Indian groceries, and it actually reminded me of the typical supermarkets in India, and I actually miss this. You get everything here from vegetables to spices to even Parle G biscuits, you name it, and they have everything. The pricing for the spices, it is on the expensive side, but again, it is rare to find it in UK, so I guess it is justified. And the spicing for the pickles is actually quite cheap. It is almost equal to the price in India. So I was very happy that I found a store. So if I run out of groceries, I know where to come to. They also have a small food joint right beside with pav bhaji, thali meals, aloo paratha, you name it, and they have it. Yeah, it is a decent place to have food. One change I noticed in me after coming to the UK is that I get to walk a lot. My fitness ring is almost full every day except for the weekends, and I walk between 10 to 15k steps, and there were days I walked 22 to 25k steps as well, which is a lot of kilometers. And even today I walked 15k steps and I was really tired, but my flatmate actually made lunch for me. She heated it because I was late, so she made egg curry, rice, and we had a bit of prawn curry left, and it is so satisfying to have a hot meal after a tiring day. I am so thankful for such sweet flatmates. And this is me eating the lunch. I was really exhausted by then, and then I went to sleep. I woke up in an hour and then studied a bit, after which it was dinner time. Fun fact about my flatmate and me is that we love cooking. So we marinated some chicken over the weekend and we baked it, made some salad and bought some naan, and oh my god, it tasted so good. Pictures don't do justice. Hi, I was so full that I had to lie down for a few minutes because it tasted so good, and I didn't even take a video of us eating. But yeah, that was dinner, and I was really tired from my day as well. I walked a lot, so I passed out. This was my day, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself because my classes just started. It actually was my first lecture today, and I vlogged it. And I think it'll be a good memory when I look back after a whole year and see that this was my first lecture and everything. So I actually wanted to also talk about how the education system, or I would say like the classroom environment, is different from what that I had in India. So I studied in a government college in Kerala, right? So over there, I feel like um, in terms of classroom engagement, when I'm comparing, I'm much more engaged in the classrooms here because uh, the way that they impart the knowledge or the content is very interactive with a lot of examples, with a lot of videos, and everything is online, right? The first thing you need in your classroom is a mobile phone, and the only thing banned in a classroom in India is a mobile phone. So I think that is the irony in the education system, and I think people do use their mobile phones here, but the only difference is that we pay a huge amount of tuition fee here, so we can't really mess this up. So I think that kind of pressure also gets to us where we have to study here. But in India, you know that you can get away with, like, just like writing the exam and everything. But here there are so many different types of assessments. So I think the kind of study here is more interactive, it's more engaging, and it's more serious, and more serious in a way that there are different kinds of assessments that happen here. There are MCQs, there are group presentations, there are exams also, online exams. Yeah, and there are reports, etc. But in India, you only have exams. So people who are actually bad at writing exams, people who are bad at memorizing things, always score low. But here they have different kinds of assessments that actually make people more confident. So I think I like that about the education system here. And also here I feel like, um, I would say in India, the teachers also have a responsibility to make you pass. So there is like a personal connection where they want you to do good, and they would take an extra effort to do that for you. But here, you're all on your own. You can obviously approach the professors, they're very sweet people. But at the end of the day, it's all up to you how you want to do it. Like, they wouldn't take responsibility for your actions. And yeah, these are the things I found different, and definitely the global environment and the global exposure here matters. Yeah, so I think you get to see a lot of perspectives here, and I was raised in the global environment as well. I was raised in Muscat, so yeah, I did have that exposure early, but definitely not with so many people with from so many different countries. So I think that's what I like about this, but I do miss uh, the simplicity of classrooms in India. But yeah, I gotta embrace whatever I have here, and I'm really grateful for that. So, this was a day in my life, and you guys were lucky enough to actually be with me from the first day of college. I hope you like this vlog, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.